click the button. Yeah, it's definitely we are live. We are live. I'm not making that up. It's okay. It's all good. I'll give it about 30 seconds till my camera gives up a ghost as well. Matt and Dan here with more volley for you, and we're live.
The following has been brought to you by SJP World Media.
Yes, this is the volley on SJP World Media. Thank you so much for joining us. Dan Griffin, how are you, sir?
Not too bad. Not too bad. It was a bit of a flustered start as we both got here. Well, you were here early. I was here quite late, but we're here. There's football to do. Let's have a first look at Fulham and Man U this season. How are you, bud?
Indeed. We had a choice of fixtures, of which we had one. So we went with this one. It was this or nothing this week, which is fine. You know, we can work around these things now. It's all gravy on that side of things. We'll talk about the rest of the weekend as it's been at some point, no doubt. Shall we have a little glance at the team sheet, Dan?
Go on then. Let's go.
Let's go to the home side first, shall we? A team we didn't cover last year at all in the volley, which is really bad on our part. Your thoughts?
Yeah. Well, a bit of an oversight on our part, as you say, especially as Fulham had a decent season last season. And looking at it, I think this is just about the strongest team that Fulham can put out. Apart from Anthony Robinson on the bench, I was just frantically looking to see if he'd been injured, but I'm not 100% certain. But you've got very experienced Castagna stepping in at left back there, Kenny Tete at right back, and then you've got that sort of reliable triangle of Leno, Anderson and Bassey. So no problem with the defence. Sander Berger and Sasa Lukic, a couple of absolute units in midfield. Not bad at all. Iwobi's a player that I look at and always feel like he's just a couple of steps away from hitting that next level, but never quite does. You know, he's been around for a long time, vastly experienced. Ryan Sessegnon getting back to his best at Fulham, no problem there. And Rodrigo Muniz replaces Raul Jimenez, which I think is the right call. As good as Jimenez is, he's getting on a bit now, and Muniz has just been in good form for over a year. The X factor is number 24 there, Josh King. Not that Josh King from before, who used to play for Bournemouth, but the youth player. I've not seen anything of him, so I'm not entirely sure how he is as a player or what he'll bring to the table. But yeah, good-looking team for Fulham, and some depth in the bench as well. Raul Jimenez, Harry Wilson, Adama Traore, Emile Smith-Rowe, Anthony Robinson, Tom Kearney, all vastly experienced in the Premier League. So yeah, very, very solid setup, I think.
It's what they want. It's what they need, to be fair. I mean, I've got my own personal feelings about Fulham, but it's more about their owners than anything else. So I could think, so, you know, that's not on them. Sessegnon is the one that always stands out to me because I've got a lot of time for the kid. I say kid, he's younger than me, so that's near enough. As to whether or not they're likely to beat United, we'll counter predictions momentarily. Let's look at the United side of things.
Yeah, bit of a mixed bag. They continue with Altai in goal by India, who had a bit of a howler last week to let in the only goal of the game. But you know, he's obviously preferred to Onana. Onana's fallen out of favour. At least he's travelled this week, so it's a case of needs must. The defence, Luke Shaw left centre back, Matthijs de Ligt and Lenny Yoro. again, I think that's just about the best they can do. I'd maybe want Harry Maguire in the middle just for that bit of extra defensive experience, but with Luke Shaw being a bit more versatile and able to go out wide left and support Dorgu, that's fair enough. The rest of the team kind of picks itself. Casemiro and Fernandes in the middle, that's about what you'd expect. Casemiro, obviously, at his peak was one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. Bruno Fernandes, is putting personal feelings aside, is a fantastic player. And then Mount and Burmo behind Mateus Cunha. Benjamin Sesko obviously not quite ready to start, which I suppose is fair enough given how late the transfer came about. But that's not a bad looking front three. If Mount's on his game, he's a very good player. And he's had his injury setbacks and whatever. But Burmo and Cunha, I think it was damn near 40 Premier League goals between them last year, or maybe over 40. So you can't fault that. From what I heard, both hit the ground running last week. The big one for me is Amad Diallo at right wing back. I don't know enough about Diallo's defensive work to know how that's going to work out. I know he's incredibly talented as a winger, but we'll see how it plays out. Lenny Yoro could have a hell of a time on that right hand side of the defence, and also there's the age and experience factor. That's I suppose there's that saying if you're good enough, you're old enough, but are they sacrificing a bit of experience on that right hand side?
As proven yesterday in the Arsenal game, age is just a number now.
Yes, young Max Dowman coming on, winning a penalty. Incredible.
Yeah.
15-year-old. I shan't repeat the message I sent to a group chat, but think about what I was doing at 15 and what that kid's doing at 15. Very different.
Well, probably similar things as well, but he plays Premier League football now as well.
Just a word on the United bench, though. I said about the strength in Fulham's. United have got a strong-looking bench. They've got the experience to call on of Dalot, Maguire, Ugarte, and then the talent of Sesko, Menu, and even Josh Zirkzee is an option. And Ugarte, I do believe there is a good striker in Zirkzee. It's just they've not been able to bring it out. So, yeah, very interesting. Oh, and young Aidan Heaven on there as well. Player who comes with some reputation.
If in doubt, they can always look to the heavens, can't they? Yes, I've been sitting on that one for half an hour. I'm so sorry.
That made me give out a long sigh, so I appreciate it, and I will be stealing it.
You can steal it by all means, sir. It'll be on merch by the end of the week. I'm pretty sure. With your spin, of course. So, Dan, based on the two squads we've just looked at there, do you have a prediction for your score?
Well, funnily enough, I was actually doing a little bit of research for once on the history of this fixture. And in the league, at least, the last few times the last 3 or 4 times they've met, it's been 1-1.
Yes.
So I am going to say that it is going to be a draw, but I'm going to say it's going to be 2-2. I think there's going to be a few more goals in it than usual for this fixture. I'm going to go 2-2, and in fact, I might just go to my online betting app, and I may just post a little cheeky.
You're going 1-1 as well.
I'm going to go for a bet. I'm going 2-2.
You're going 2-2, sorry.
Yeah, Desmond.
Okay, so those are the predictions on screen now.
Oh, okay.
I think United are going to edge it. They're going to edge it for me.
Well, they were unlucky last week by all accounts. Against Arsenal.
By all accounts, yeah. United fans won't stop complaining about it. That's for sure. I was thinking to anyway.
Yeah, well, it goes with the territory, doesn't it? Just from a statistical point of view, it did look like Arsenal somewhat pulled a Burnley on Man United last week with the lower possession and nicking the win 1-0. But speaking of Burnley, they annoyed me yesterday. I brought in a Sunderland defender and they decided to win 2-0. So thanks for that. Thanks for that, Burnley, you scumbags. Oh, we've had a prediction in the chat. Connor's here with us, and he's predicted 4-0 Fulham.
You know what? That would be one hell of a game.
I would laugh at Connor's prediction, but the last time I did that was when he predicted United to come 12th, and they were actually worse. So I will just nod sagely and say
we
very good prediction.
we all have to apologise to Konor for that one, because Konor was right. They were going to have a really bad season.
Yeah,
I would like to
absolutely.
point out though
that
that
completely wrong.
Fulham have lost the last 3 home games. Their worst one for 4 years, and Man United won 3 of 23 last friendly visits to London, all of them at Fulham.
Oh, I could have sworn the last few I've looked at, they would have mostly won alls. Oh, well, I got that completely wrong. Never mind.
Well, to be fair, that may be the case, but the last 3 times they've won in London were all at Fulham. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're all consecutive.
Fair enough. Yeah, I was slightly distracted, so I'm trying to construct my bet as well.
I mean, to be fair, we'll let you crack on about Dan, of course. I'm just putting the predictions onto the little ticker, because some people may want me come in a bit late, and if you're late, then where the hell you been? And so there you go. I just popped it on the bottom of the ticker there, just for now. It's a bit messy, but it'll do. I'm going to click a little button down, because we got this new feature, of course.
Oh yeah.
Which means under your right hand side, new comments will pop up there as they go along.
Beautiful stuff. So I'm doing a bet builder here, anyway. and I'm putting in the correct score. So six stage bet builder. So because I'm going for 2-2, I've gone for over 3.5 goals. Both teams to score. A bit of a rogue choice, over 9.5 corners. Rodrigo Muniz to have 1 or more shots on target. Brian and Burmo to have 1 or more shots on target. And the correct score of 2-2. That gets me to 25-1.
That's not too shabby, Dan. That sounds like drinks on you.
And I'll just have £1 on it, because I bet responsibly.
Exactly. When the fun stops, as they say. We support the safe betting message, of course, I think. And speaking of messages we support, our approach kickoff here on the Volley, it's time for us, of course, to say that we back the kick it out message. As we approach kickoff here on the Volley, we would like to remind everybody that we at SJP World Media all support the Kick It Out campaign. Equality for everybody, regardless of race, gender, or sexual orientation. Let's kick it out together and enjoy the game we all love together. Absolutely. Let's kick it out, right out. It seems like after the horrendous events of last weekend have not been repeated this weekend, which is fantastic. And long may that continue. And in fact, well done to the people at Anfield for shopping the person responsible, who has been banned from every football ground in the country. About time hard and fast were being taken here. So Dan, I've got a few little things to my side today, because Matt decided that Matt wants to have a drink today.
Oh, this will be fun.
So Matt is putting it out here that for every goal scored, Matt will have a shot.
Bring on the 5-all.
Oh dear.
I'm being somewhat more sensible. I've got 1 can of Budweiser to my left.
Yeah, well, you are being sensible, but at the same time, I've also got mug of coffee, of course, Volley merch, of course, in the SJP World Media shop. I've also got half a glass of Tizer as well. Tizer is something from my childhood I loved, and we can give them a shot around the corner. It's fantastic.
It just doesn't taste like it used to. The sugar tax has completely ruined the taste. I tried it a couple of years back, and I was like, "What is this nonsense?"
I agree on that side of things. I've also got down here for Pie Club. I've also got, it's not pie technically, but it is birthday cake, because this week it was my birthday. So I'm going birthday cake for halftime.
Well, you're eating cake, and I'll be nibbling on nuts at halftime because I've got a bag of peanuts.
I mean, well, why not indeed? Why not indeed? Connor's in the chat. I can see something popped up there, Dan, but I can't grab it currently. Can you, Mr. McCabe, what do you got to say?
It's going to be 0-0 now, since Matt said he's taking a shot for every goal. Could well be.
Last time I did that as we're underway here. Fulham kicking off from left to right. I say
And
I'm
almost,
currently in the front. I'm in the front room at the moment, Dan. I am, and Fulham put
yeah,
the ball into the fourth row.
orbit.
I'm in the front
That
room
was,
today because I wanted to give it a go.
yeah, well, all good so far.
Yeah, because I think what's worse that could happen after last week? It was just disconnecting and reconnecting all the time, sort of thing.
Oh, there's
See,
the
they
stat for
couldn't.
Marco Silva. 4 wins and 9 defeats against Man United as a manager.
I mean,
That was good.
that's a stat in itself, isn't it? To be fair.
Yeah, good tracking back there by Dorgu, which you'd hope for from a left wing back. Strong tackling from behind there by Delict, but referee wasn't having any of it. Headed back to the keeper by Joachim Andersen. That's one thing with Fulham, with Andersen, Calvin Bassey, and Bernd Leno as your goalkeeper, with Sasa Lukic and Sander Berger coming back to help out. Oh, that's a poor pass. I was going to say they should never be beaten in the air, but that was an errant pass. As United look to break here.
Good shot over the bar.
Oh no, who was that took the shot? Was it Cunha?
Because that reminds me of we've had some bad passes all week, haven't we? To be fair, haven't we?
Yeah, it was Cunha. I thought number 10
goal.
was Mason Mount.
No, number 7. I think they had it covered, but
yeah, you just saw that.
For the people at home, Dan, let's do a quick time check. It's 1:47, 9:50.
I'm about a second behind you. That
I will pause for 1 second. There we go.
As Dorgu plays the ball across out to Cunha again. Oh, he's hit the post. Brian Burma lays it off for Diallo. Blocked the shot by who was that blocked the shot? Sessegnon. They will be trying to play through, and he's just not that skillful. He's not as skillful as he thinks he is. Ooh, errant touch by Burma, and it squirts through to Bernd Leno. Connor saying,
"What replay come in?"
Did the boss say if he's joining for a bit today? To be honest, I didn't ask him, but I don't think he will be. He's on his way back from a festival.
So he probably already got your got. Can I say welcome to the 41 of you who are already watching along with us, by the way?
Yeah, thanks for coming on. That's a big take up early on.
Absolutely phenomenal. On Monday, for our debut show of the season, you guys were staying ahead of a minute of the match very nicely, right past full time, which was lovely.
Connor catching us up from the stats before. In 47 Premier League matches, Fulham have only won 6 games against Man United. Well, we'll see what happens today.
That's very true, but as Dan did say earlier, they've drawn a lot of games as well. I remember once, famously, Fulham drew 2-2, despite having 1 shot on target.
Yeah. I've got to say early on, in the first 3 minutes, I'm liking the referee letting a bit of physicality slide. There's been nothing untoward, nothing untoward and malicious play or anything like that, but nothing wrong with a good, strong challenge, and the referee's just letting it go.
Absolutely.
Good header out by Castagna there. As we see a close-up of Mason Mount for some reason.
I mean, that's never unwelcome. Oh, good ball.
In behind from Delict.
Oh, and it's letting the cross.
Yeah, I think he was in 2 minds there, Dog. He knew he could just about get to the ball, but just had to somehow direct it towards the goal. Was he offside? Ooh, I think he was on.
It looked good.
Run very well. Ball just skipped away from him. He couldn't hook his foot round it to get the cross, but I don't think it would have taken something very special to trouble Fulham from there. But this is a bit more like it. This 4.5 minutes of Man United we've watched so far is already better than most of last season.
I was about to say the exact words, Dad. You took them out of my mouth, mate. Do you approve of a new T-shirt, Dad? By the way,
I do indeed. Very nice. And I'm just going to let you know. So go on.
Mother got it for me for my birthday.
Oh, lovely! But this time next week, I will have met, all being well, Peter Davison.
Very nice too. Very, very
Is
nice
it the
too. Can't
is
say
it the York
I,
Comic Con?
I am incredibly jealous. Incredibly jealous.
I might
Leno,
have to queue for 3 hours, but
been there, mate. Tete's on the ball now.
I'm trying to remember who played right
Swi-
back for Fulham last season. Was it Kenny Tete for most of it?
I think so. But as you say, we
That-
didn't watch a game of theirs last year. To our shame.
Yeah, well, I tried to keep up with it for this and for fantasy football purposes, and I just can't think. It was
But
on the
heavy
other side.
pass.
Yeah, it's all a bit frantic trying to play out from the back with Fulham here, and this is why I always question the trend, the modern trend of playing out from the back.
No foul given.
I'm fine with that. It was bringing a bit
I'm
of a
fine with it.
90s
I'm just
back
used
football.
to. I'm just used to blowing up. That's all.
Yeah.
Sure.
The playing out from the back thing, it just invites pressure, and if you're not equipped to deal with that pressure, Anderson and Bassey are very good defenders and good footballers in their own right, but they're not renowned for their skill on the ball.
No.
Oh, Bassey's taking
down.
a clatter in here.
I just want to quickly double check your time, Dan, because I just reset my Skybox because I had to because it wouldn't let me pause the game.
6:34, 35, 36. I'll get up, Bassey. He's had a little finger in the eye. Nothing wrong with that. He's just had a little finger off. He's just had a little finger off on Burmo, and he's complaining.
Yeah, well, my box wouldn't let me pause and unpause. I was pausing it, and as soon as I unpaused, it was restarting full speed again. Like, nope.
Oh God,
That's not helping me and Dan. What a fantastic beard.
yeah, he has on and Burmo.
Oh, referee, VAR looking at this? I'm not sure.
Yeah, there shouldn't be. This is the part of the problem with VAR and stuff like that, and the sort of they say they're not there to re-ref the game, but we do see it a lot, and it's just sometimes accidents happen.
But if a clear and obvious thing has been done, then
Yeah, but
Bassey's,
this is the problem. It takes 2 seconds to look at that and go, it was an accident, and the clear and obvious error rule, it has so much room for interpretation in itself.
It does.
I think there's so much room for improvement. I think that's the thing with VAR.
We're at a half century down, by the way, as well.
And what a time to have a sleep as United pump it aimlessly forward. And Bassey's now complaining that he's having to wait to come back on.
But he's got a point on that one.
Yeah, but let Leno set up for the goal kick. Maybe it's a bit early to be bitching and whinging. They're playing United for God. They're playing United for God's sake. Bruno will do enough of that.
We don't talk about Bruno.
That is from some form of Disney film, I believe.
It's from Encanto, indeed.
The ball goes out again. Castagna complaining he was being held. But it was 6 and 2 threes, really. Dorgu steals a few yards to take the throw in. More than a few. I think he's stolen about 10 yards.
I'm half tempted to start my pizza.
I'll do it. There's no rules. Diallo forward to Burma.
True. I'm eating cake for half time, so fine.
Good tackle there from
some
Sesamo.
Booing in the crowd.
Why? I wonder.
Quite a loud bit of booing as well. Let's hope it's not for the reason I'm thinking in my head.
Yeah. It was well won back by Fernandez there. Burmo to Mount.
Very well won back.
Mount.
Who said he can't tackle?
Leaves it for what was 18?
They're queuing up. Bruno Fernandes for shot.
Connor letting there's no deadline day Monday. His TV will be on Sky Sports from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Oh, I miss when deadline days were good. Oh, we've actually had a foul given. And Bruno's complaining. There it is.
The crowd has cheered for a foul being given. I think that's the first foul, apart from because even the when Bath went down, that was off the ball, so it wasn't a foul given. I was just stopped for head injury.
Mm. Now the referee's giving Fulham a throw-in, and Casemiro's in disbelief somehow. Pretty damning for Fulham with the stats so far. 4 shots for United, 1 on target, 6 touches in the opponent's box, 59% possession, and all zeros for. Fulham just trying to get out the blocks for the first 2 minutes.
The only stat that matters is the one at the top of the screen.
I was going to say, dude, actually, once you finish that slice, can you maybe wait till half time? Because that is a bloody horrible noise in my ear.
I can solve that.
I didn't mean to publicly shame Matt for anything, but there was a certain slapping of chops in the ear that was making my eye twitch as Fulham come forward with Tete. Has to check back. Could have played it in for Sander Berger there, but he didn't.
I've tried working on that, Dan. I'm so sorry. I got a bargain for that.
From who? As he takes a drink.
Who do you think?
Take my moments.
Who do you think?
Would it be from the beloved?
No, it wasn't actually. It was from the tag partner on Good Cop, Bad Cop.
Yeah, that's what I meant, Graham. Just styling.
Actually, yeah, the perfect time to actually plug the plug this week's episode. Actually, Graham wasn't on this week, again, but we were joined by young rock star Ben Strodoff this week.
Oh, it's Fulham have played in here. Muniz tried to play it. No, it wasn't Muniz. Who was that? 24. I don't know Fulham's numbers.
Josh King.
Yeah, young Josh King. Yes, you had Ben Strodoff on ahead of I've forgotten the name of the show.
Back to School.
That's it.
Yeah, big match. He's got with Mad Dog Mason, who is on this week on Good Cop, Bad Cop.
I see what you've done there. Sorry, just as this ball comes forward, Muniz was onside. Sorry, King was onside. I thought we were going to show the one after that when it was played over the top for Muniz. But Bayinde came to claim it, and Muniz just ended up burying his head into Bayinde's torso.
I mean, sometimes you got to do, haven't you?
Mm. As Bayinde just rolls the ball out. There he goes. He's hooped it finally. A bit of route one. If Kunyu takes it. Ooh. Good save.
Good save by Leno.
Connor's put in the chat as well. Peacock has the Sky Sports feed as a channel on deadline day starting at 12. Sound. Like I said, nice. the likes of Romano and the insiders have kind of ruined deadline day for me. It's just not as fun as it used to be.
No.
You know, I remember being enthralled by when realizing that, you know, the sort of the late drama of Berbatov going to Man United from Spurs and stuff like that. It was as Burmo looks to take the corner. Yeah. Header away. Chips out by Diallo. I think that was offside. Yep.
Yeah. The Fulham players had their hands up, and but they're still going towards the defence. That's something at least.
Mm.
We've seen the replay here.
One. Some good,
really good save. Really good. Do you know, Cunha, fantastic get away from his man. The touch is brilliant, and the half volley.
Connor saying that David Ornstein is more reliable than Romano. Yeah, I think Romano just gets all the attention because he throws so much shit at the wall. A lot of it seems to stick.
Something had to stick.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's been bought out though. I think he's just
Dan above my head. Above my head, Dan.
As Fulham are on the break with Sessegnon,
it just gets
crowded out.
Would it be nice for them?
It's gone for a corner.
Phenomenal. There's your second corner, Dan.
Yay! Only 8 more to go.
He's trying to get a little bit tricky with his footwork there, and in from got.
Hmm. Who's over the corner? Is that Sasa Lukic? No, Lukic on the corners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only takes one.
As Matt pops a bottle in anticipation.
No, I bang my elbow against the desk.
All right. Oh, shot taken. Good save by Bindy off the Wobie. And I don't mind that defending necessarily.
Couldn't keep it in, though, could he?
No.
Really good connection.
I think there was a little deflection in there as well.
Wobie.
No deflection, but coming through a crowd of players like that, that's a good save by Bindy.
That'll give him confidence. Corner back in.
Oh, I thought.
Oh.
Connor in the chat. I'm still shocked that we hijacked the Eze deal from Spurs. Yeah, that came out of nowhere after the injury to Havertz.
I mean, to be fair, how long is Havertz out for?
I don't know, but that actually came off the art of Dorgu's head. But yeah, Arsenal spending 65. Yeah, Arsenal spending 65 million to sign an academy product. That's always a fun one. Remember how much shit Man United got for paying 89 million to sign Pogba back? But you can never tell who's going to come good and who isn't. So if the transfer made sense at the time, you can't really fault it. The ball goes out of play. We see Onana and Maguire on the bench.
How much Liverpool pay for Ricky Lambert?
4 million.
Still a significant chunk of change for an academy player.
Yeah, not when he was 32.
One could argue that point. They carry a long behind him at that point.
Yeah, it was a fun transfer that to bring him back home. He was never going to be the most prolific. It didn't really work out, but I still had a soft spot for Ricky Lambert. Back to Shaw, De Ligt. Manu just looking to play it across the back here. He went to start the press, but didn't bother. They settle back very narrow, do the Fulham. That front three go narrow and the two behind. As the ball's closed down there. That was Josh King again putting himself about. He's getting everywhere, he's young King. Luke Shaw feels like he's been around forever and a day now. Didn't he come through at Southampton when he was like 17?
Yeah. Right. So Dan, I've got a bottle here of salted caramel vodka liqueur.
Oh, nice.
Which is from a wedding. Or I've got which is still a little bit, so it'd be nicely mature at this point.
Oh, third corner of the game.
Corner.
Off.
There you go. The corner's racking up. I've got me spice sugar plum gin.
I would be going for the salted caramel.
It all depends on how depressed I get. The big boys come forward. Colin in the chat is asking if Onana's out of favour now. It certainly seems that way.
Most certainly is. I think they're looking to shift him on. There was talk to him going back to Inter Milan. Corner come in, doesn't beat the first man again. That one does.
Of cherry.
It doesn't fall. Nobody can pounce on it though. It's cleared. But that was an air kick from Burmo. Bit of a tussle sees both players fall down. That was Josh King back defending.
The referee is letting a lot go here. I'm really pleased about it.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, that's a lovely ball by Mount. But why has the referee brought it back for the free kick there when Man United were on the attack?
I think he was briefly holding his head.
Of course it was. It was Bruno. Tried to go long again, but Leno's on his toes.
I do admire the fact that United have basically brought an entire new front line in this window.
It's a very brave move, yeah.
I mean, scoring goals wasn't the problem for me. It was keeping them at the end for me. But
the stats would disagree. They had defensive problems, but the problem really was scoring. I heard a breakdown. I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head, but I heard a breakdown from last season.
Good take by Binder.
Of just how few goals United scored, and it really was poor. It was something like the fourth or fifth lowest in the league on the scoring front, and in terms of goals, and in terms of goals conceded, they weren't terrible. They were bang average, but not one of the worst in the league by any stretch. But that combination resulted in 15th. Because we're out on the right there with Yoro. Can't find a way through the Fulham press, so back to Binder and out to Shaw. Interesting, United. How United are trying to keep the shape. Casemiro and Fernandes kind of just look isolated in the middle and a bit overcrowded, but they're trying to play through now. Good turn by Mount. It was blatantly dragged back there. There was no, by Joachim Andersen, there was no way the referee was letting that go. Or was that Cunha dropping deep? I keep getting the numbers.
What I love there is that you confuse Matheus Cunha for Mason Mount
for the second time this game.
Maybe
because I keep thinking Mount's number 10, and I'm looking at the numbers.
I'm looking more at the colour of their skin. But that means you don't. Have we hit 90, by the way? Fantastic.
Hey, that deserves a swig.
I'll tell you what, I'll have a drink for that. Apparently, the last 8 visits to Craven Cottage in all competition, 8 wins for United. In all competitions, of course. Of course, includes cups. We're halfway through the first half, and we're halfway through the first half as we hit. I can't believe 190 viewers already. That's brilliant. We hit at the end of the last stream.
Yeah, we're doing well. Thanks, guys. Thanks for everybody for popping along. As Luke Shaw tries to come forward here. Back to Fernandes, back to Shaw. Just getting edged back, United. There's breaking transfer news. Philip Billing, Bournemouth player who won Serie A with Napoli last season, has joined FC Midtjylland in Denmark for €7 million.
Midtjylland?
FC Midtjylland.
Is that the team that used Man United in the Champions League a few years ago?
I believe so.
Yeah, I've always called them mid-tier land just because I think it's funny.
Fair enough. But I think they're quite a big team in Denmark, so good for Billing.
They are indeed. Damn, we're racing towards 100 here.
We're 98 not out at the minute. I'll take that.
Fantastic.
Yoro forward to Burmo to Casemiro. Just a bit too strong trying to go over the top for Diallo. It's working well so far on that Man United right for Diallo with Yoro there. I don't think there's been
we raise the glass to the 100.
Or I can. Cheers.
Thank you much.
Sorry, that was a horrible noise that came out of my face then. They've got James in. How are you, lads? Yeah, I'm all right. I knew who it was, mate. Go on then, early shouts. Who's going to win the league and who's getting relegated? West Ham are going down on current form and end of last season form. Probably one of Burnley or at least one of the promoted teams are going down. And I hate to say it, but Wolves look a candidate as well. But then they found a way last season, so he's open because I quite like Wolves.
What are the 10 minutes makes, by the way, Dan? We've seen the
Yeah,
fact
very much
the
so, yeah.
fact that have literally
What a
swung
ball from
around. The
Castagna.
cross comes in.
It will be.
Iwobi's got it.
Was out to Tete? No, not Tete. Sessignon.
This is on.
Bassi just barrels through the back of Mbermo. Even by this ref standard, that's a foul.
For me, win
Konor saying,
win the league.
Konor saying he has faith in Leeds and Sunderland to stay up. Burnley, West Ham, Wolves are going down. Burnley, West Ham, Wolves isn't a bad shout. Leeds, it's honestly too early to say, but I think Leeds have shown enough in the first two games. If they can carry on like that, then they'll do all right.
They got thrashed
Sunderland
5-0.
Yeah, but it's a newly promoted team against a team that's come second for the last 15 years. That there was still in the first for the first 25 minutes of that game. In fact, even for most of the first half, Leeds looked decent. There was a couple of good breaks in there where they just couldn't capitalise on the chance. They fell apart, yes, but that scoreline is not unexpected. The win against Everton was a good one. They just need to beat the teams in and around them. I still saw enough in that Leeds team to say that they should be all right. Sunderland I haven't watched properly yet, so I don't know.
I mean, Sunderland obviously got a good result on the first game. I'm not quite sure I did yesterday. I never did quite so well.
They lost to Burnley.
Oh yeah, so Burnley won an important game. They won an important game.
It's an early season. I suppose is it too early to call it a relegation 6-pointer?
That one absolutely it is. Yeah. I think that you might be on the money with Burnley, West Ham, Wolves. Particularly seeing as Everton got a good result earlier.
But again, Everton were crap against Leeds.
And Palace Forest obviously did one also, on that side of things. I think
there's enough about both Palace and Forest to
be up there.
To stay up. I think Forest depends entirely on the managerial situation. If Nuno can put aside, or if Marinakis, Edu and Nuno can put aside the differences and get back to just winning football matches, fair enough.
Yeah.
I think a 1-1 draw, Palace and Forest, is a good result for both teams because you want to beat the teams around you, but as long as you don't lose, it's not bad. And both of those could be, or should be vying for Europe based on last season. So
absolutely, you'd be thinking so, wouldn't you? And are we? Did you want to answer the question regarding who do you think is going to win the league, or is it an obvious answer?
It's not. I've got a very heart and head scenario with winning the league. I like the business Liverpool have done so far. I think even for all the money spent with the players sold, we're a little thin on the ground. But I'd love to say that Liverpool retain. But City in the last 10 years, City have never stayed down for long. The way they played yesterday, though, it was borderline diabolical. But at the same time, they were really impressive week before. That's happened the last 4 seasons. Sorry, the last 3 seasons and this one. For some reason, Spurs at City, Spurs score goals. They ran it down on the radio yesterday. Yesterday, 2 goals. Season before that, 4 goals. Season before that, 3 goals. Season before that, 2 goals. Yeah, at the Etihad for Spurs. So it's just one of those weird quirks of football that it just happens. So City will be better than last season, I think. A lot of it does depend on Rodri and if they can keep him in the team still.
He came on second half yesterday. So
yeah,
Mason Mount. Good bit defending there for Bassi.
I could just get a time check, Matt. I'm on 29, 34, 5, 6, 7. Am I a second ahead of you now?
No, you are bang on my clock.
All right, okay, doke.
But I think your audio is a little. I think in terms of when you respond to me, you're about a second behind me.
So we might have a little delay on the stream then.
So I'm just going to quickly pause for a second on my stream again. Yeah, now we're off the races. So I want to be a
Lovely.
second behind you.
Connor coming in saying that Liverpool are winning the league, Arsenal second, Chelsea third, and City fourth. Yeah, Chelsea are a funny one.
I think that if Chelsea can get up and running quickly, then Chelsea will be our closest, as in Liverpool, closest rivals this season.
Well, Chelsea had a good win against a poor West Ham team yesterday. Or was it Friday night?
On Friday night, yeah, Friday night. I also want to at this point, it's been a really crappy week for me. I've just seen what Konor put in the chat, and it put me off my stride. This has been a really crappy. It's been a really crappy week. This week, my stepdad's not been at all well. He was meant to go. He's a season ticket holder at West Ham. He couldn't go to the game because he was that unwell. In fact, last weekend, my mother almost called the ambulance for him. But he's slowly on the mend, which is great news. This stream today is for him. He won't watch it probably, but it's for him. So I'm going to try and not be an idiot. We'll raise a quick drink to him here. He hasn't had a drink since for a week and a half. That's how bad how well he is. Indeed.
I think it's crossed everything. Yeah. Everything goes right, and he gets better soon.
He's eating again. Yeah.
Oh, that's good news. That's good news. Oh, cheeky flick by Mason Mount on for Bruno. Pulls it across. And it goes out for the corner. Who cleared it there?
Batty again. Cleared it well, yeah. Okay, so to answer what Konor said in the chat there, now we're not being quite so serious. I'm pretty sure a bit of a bang for my buck, I'm pretty sure. Did I say?
No, you said you were bang on my clock. Meaning that the timings were synced.
Oh.
Connor's just being a pervert. Connor comes in, headed at the back post.
It's high, wide, not at all handsome.
Comes back in, just over Yoro's head. Nice little dink out by Burmo for Fernandez, who sends Burmo on a wild goose chase. He was never going to get that. Castagna cuts it back across. Dangerous pass for Iwobi.
Which does keep hold of the ball, though.
Lukic, I think.
Yeah.
Sessegnon keeps it in for a wild pass from Joachim Andersen. Just a touch ragged, even though they're getting the ball into the right areas of Fulham.
United's looking much better drilled than last season. They are.
Yeah, I've just noticed dropping back into that flat back five as Diallo there tied us up nicely. I questioned his defensive ability, but judging on that, not half bad.
Just had the first time my camera went off, Dan.
Hey, that's not bad though. For nearly 15 minutes into the stream and you had your first internet hiccup, that's okay. We can deal with that. What's your score prediction, Dad, for this one?
1-0 Man U.
There we go. Papa Griff prediction corner, 1-0 Man U.
Excellent. Thank you, Papa Griff. Don't tell Papa Griff what I'm planning on doing if any goals go in.
Oh, you'd approve. You've just seen there Bassey wrestling around with Mount and Mooney's going over and Delict. Shaw had hold of somebody. Oh, it was Shaw who went down. Mount dragged Bassey down on top of him.
Oh, it looked like Luke Shaw had power slammed him. I think they are.
They are, yeah. VAR checked for a possible penalty.
But to be fair, that's what VAR is for. That's what VAR is for.
I don't know though. Actually, yeah, the Bassey throw is quite blatant when you see it on a replay. The referee didn't have a view of it at all, so. And he's asked,
and fair, they're not saying that he was wrong. They've asked him to have another look at it. So that's different. That's what VAR should be for, right here. And we hit 120.
Yeah. I'll do the voice if we hit the darts number. Yeah, I understand that. They want him to have another look at the incident. I think he might look at it and say the throw on from Bassey is a foul, but then you've got Luke Shaw all over
Luke Shaw literally is
Rodrigo
doing the Autumn
Muniz.
Power Slam.
Yeah, and then it's a 6 and 2 threes between Delict and whoever he's got there. I can't quite see. So he's calling it a penalty. Is he? Oh, we get the stadium announcements now, which I can't hear because I've got the volume down. Yeah, penalty. So I can see how we got there because that Bassey throw is a penalty. I would say that Shaw was all over Muniz in the background. It wasn't quite as bad. And then there was a bit of argy-bargy in the centre of the goal that was affecting the keeper. So
I mean, they can't keep complaining about that.
I would say that I can see how we got there on the penalty, but I do think there's enough around it that it's not. Actually, yeah. Shaw's bundled Muniz over, but Bassey's done the. Bassey's just thrown him out of the way. So it'll be Bruno Fernandes, one presumes.
You imagine so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, there he is.
The prancing pony as Mr. Mag to call him.
Yeah, I'm saying he finds it on the added stadium announcements to the Prem. I think it's long overdue.
Yeah, it's the fans can actually know why it's been given and all that sort of stuff. It's only when it's been overturned, of course.
Yeah, but it's been stadium announcements of refereeing decisions have been a staple in rugby for so long. Yeah, and it just you hear the logic, and if you've got a rational head on your shoulders, you go, yeah, okay, then there's a bit of argy-bargy around the penalty.
Let us be careful here because he's been told 3 times now to go away.
Yeah.
Can't encroach, of course. 1 foot on the line for those who are new to watching football.
I think Bruno's slotting this low and to the right.
Bottom left.
Oh, he's got it! Oh,
one class, he has justice. Penalty. Oh, Dan.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. We did that perfectly in sync as well. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, God. That was like Salah's in the Community Shield.
No, it's worse because Fernandes has got a stupid stuttery run up. Oh.
He leans back as well, doesn't he?
Yeah. As a Liverpool fan, I love to see it.
Yeah. I need to make an adjustment because I'd set a graphic up ready, so then I've got to change it.
Although it doesn't do my 2-2 prediction any favours.
Yeah, but I edited that too far. Then can you see it?
Oh, that was sorry. That was. Did you see that pass from Bruno then to Diallo? That was gorgeous.
I did not, Dan.
It was one of those. It was one of those like half volley sliced passes where the ball curves sharply and just sort of fades. Oh, it was beautiful. Graham. Hello, Graham.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a penalty. Just arrived. Thought it was a free kick. Well, Graham, what happens is when fouls happen inside the box, it's a penalty. Although I think in very rare scenarios you can get an indirect free kick. As Casemiro falls over for no reason.
The only time that happens is when you when the ball is moved forward. It doesn't become a penalty. It becomes a direct free kick inside the box.
Graham clarifying, not watching games. I don't have USA, so relying on you guys. Well, wonderful. Welcome along, mate. So James, right? So they've set the standard for the season. If that's a penalty, we'll get a penalty every corner in every match. So much pushing off the ball. I think you're missing the point there, James. The point was Bassey did a full-on judo throw, as Bassey's just won a corner for his team. Oh. No, that was Bassey. He will be. He's won a corner there, absolutely steaming in. I think might be a bit hurt here.
I think we're gonna get a better view of the angle of it here, Dan. I think his head hits the advertising boards.
Yeah, we'll maybe see here. Strongly panned away by India. The camera just doesn't keep up. Oof, that was rough.
I think
James,
he actually headbutts it. Yeah.
Yeah, you've missed the point here. Batsy did like almost a judo throw on Mason Mount. Pushing and shoving in the box, 6 and 2 threes, absolutely fine. You can't get away with a hip toss. Oh, look, they're re-showing the penalty.
Oh, well, lovely. I was generally going to have another shot again, but never mind.
Konor asking once again for the stutter step and tippy toe run-ups to be banned in football. You have my unbridled support.
If we're going to have a miss like that, then I don't mind that. And Leno, to be fair, Leno giving him all the trouble in the world there. We've seen the replay of the I think the quote is shithousery here, of which Emmy Martin is the expert. Corner to Fulham.
Corner comes in, it misses everybody. Oh, apparently something's come up here that that Roma are coming in for Costas Tsimikas.
Well, I'll be sad to see the man go, but I also get it. If not getting with Robertson, one's got to go.
Yeah, and Robertson even... It's a funny one. We might get a higher fee for Costas, but in terms of PSR and stuff like that, we'd probably still make a bigger profit on Robertson because we only paid 8 million for him. Graham saying Mason Mount is playing, he's not injured. Yes, Graham, I believe this is the third game in a row Mount's played. Second or third, yeah.
Mason Mount, we're dummy, and here comes Diallo.
Dorgu.
No, Diallo's on. Sorry, my bad.
Diallo's on the other side. That's a shot.
We're about to hit 140.
Oh, Bruno! Was that Bruno caught pissing about?
Absolutely. He's still thinking about a penalty.
He's waiting for it to land. Yeah, Fernandez there, caught in the middle of the park, just gobshiting around, whinging at other people, which is his MO after he's cocked something up himself. I still think he's one of the worst shouts for a captain in the Premier League because he's so petulant. He's got a propensity to be petulant and pouty.
The league's having a better start to the season this year. I thought last year was a good signing, but it just took a while to just gel, it seems.
Well, I think there was so much turmoil at the club and with everything going on. You don't become a bad defender overnight. So I'm not surprised he's having a good season. That's a foul,
surely. Mason Mount,
bringing up a classic.
Go away.
Shocked this worked, but put Italian missed penalty Seagull and immediately Simone Zaza from the 2016 Euros that he was thinking about came up. I love that penalty. I'd completely forgotten about it. It must be a few years.
That is actually been voted the worst penalty ever. We're at 145 now, Dan. I can't keep up with it. Lukic and sitting on over this. Zaza, I believe, after that, he signed for West Ham, didn't he?
Yeah, he was there for a bit.
Was he on loan? Was he or the effect?
Yeah, Lukic
caught in the background.
Mooney's
Wembley extravagant.
Whiffed it completely. Ball in by
he won't be put it back in.
Tete. Oh, I think that would have been
good team play from Tete, but he was offside on Tete.
Oh God! If that overhead kick had come off, that'd have been a goal of the season contender.
It really could have been already.
Graham, I started with Italian worst penalty and only Baggio came up.
It wasn't a good penalty to be fair, that one. Yeah, a big game tomorrow night, of course, Dan. Newcastle, Liverpool, of course.
Yeah.
Is it? Should we say winner takes Isaac?
I don't think the Newcastle fans would agree to that, or possibly the owners.
Custody of Isaac down a match.
Yeah. I think, there's going to be one hell of an atmosphere.
Oh, dinged in by Iwobi. Where's that going?
That was poor defensively from Dorgu as Josh King recovers. Nice little play through to Castagna. Sander Berger. Can't really go anywhere with it. Crossing from Tete. No
On
overhead
flap
kick
at
this
it.
time.
Fulham keep possession.
Another whiff by Burmo. Another corner.
Another corner, Dan. You're looking forward to these corners coming in for you, mate. 2 minutes. Have it. 2
I
minutes
am.
of time lost added.
That's 8 in the first half. Graham, straight after
Graham the chat.
Zaza went straight into 0 hour. AEW NJPW Forbidden Door, Sunday, August 2nd. So I'm watching that whilst listening to you now. Good stuff, mate. The pre-show will have started for that. I was going to order it, and then it came out that it's going to be shown on ITV4 on Friday.
My maths ain't great, but how can 0 hour be on August the 2nd when it's on tonight?
I think he missed a number. As the corner comes in, blocked on the line. Muniz's shot gets blocked, and he had to be directed to go after the ball again. And they've got to throw in an attacking position. I don't know if Fulham have got anybody who can do the long throw, but if they do, this will be as good as a corner. Bayindir was all at sea on the corner again.
Absolutely. Tete is going to take the throw here. Minute to go.
Is he a long throw? I don't think he's a long throw merchant. No.
James in the chat. He's just been bitter now.
Yeah, James, you need to get your head out your ass when it comes to the penalties, mate. You're just going to call
it.
We
love you, buddy. We love you. We love you, buddy.
But that's why.
To be fair, this is now a meme, so it's fine. Graham in the chat, miss copy and pasting everything. It's 24. Yeah, it's all good, mate. It's all good.
It's a TV
although, as Ryan has ranted for the last 2 weeks on Good Cop, Bad Cop, there's not a lot of Forbidden Door about the Forbidden Door, is there?
No, not really.
Not a lot of people, though, I can tell.
Yeah. I'm intrigued to see Zack Sabre Jr. versus Nigel McGuinness.
I mean, that will be a blow. You'd hope it'd be a blow too, anyway. We're now in time added on. At the end of time added on here.
If they want to really open the Forbidden Door, then they need to bring back Desmond Wolfe from TNA. Oh dear! Sorry, I just opened Twitter for a second, and somebody, who was that?
Bad mistake.
It's a cross comes in, headed away. I think it's Michael Oku on the pre-show. They've kind of gone for like a pounce out of the ring, and he's just eating shit on his shoulder, and yeah, that's not good.
So half-time agreement cottage. Fulham 0, Manchester United 0.
Football. Honours even at half-time, and that's probably about right. Apart from the penalty, there's not been too many clear-cut chances, apart from United hitting the post in the first 5 minutes. And Bayindir being all at sea from a corner again. Some good play from both teams. Fulham took a while to grow into the game, but some decent football played. It's not exactly a classic, but not unenjoyable to watch.
Absolutely. We don't do boring games here on the Volley, that's for sure.
No, we don't.
Which is always good. But right now, I'm not looking. My liver is thanking them. I'll be honest. But of course, it's half-time here on the Volley, which means it's time for you to get your refreshments ready, people, because it is time for the half-time pie club.
Yeah. Look at me peanuts.
What are I, Dan? What kind of nuts are they?
Salty ones.
Okay, other brands are available, of course. So obviously go for the salty, then that's always a good time.
Yeah, just a nice little snack to time me over until tea time.
The title that Ryan always talks about should be defended on a show called Forbidden Entrance.
Just shows how much of a prude Graham is calling it a forbidden entrance. The title in question, of course, being the Gay World Anal Championship from DDT, now defunct title. Go on, Matt. Let's see your cake.
Well, it's just a simple tray baked cake this year, but it'll do fine.
It's better than no cake.
It's a Smarties one.
Oh, lovely.
It's a Smarties one. It's quite
Lovely
nice.
stuff.
Yes. Yeah, so happy birthday to me. And
Happy
Dan,
birthday to
get
you.
your nuts in your mouth. I mean, I'd ask for texture and anything like that, but they're nuts, aren't they? It kind of does what it says in the tin, doesn't it, really?
Pretty much. Yeah.
I'm gonna
mute my
I'm
mic
gonna-
a second because this is going to be crunchy.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. How's the chat going? Graham in the chat saying the halftime cake club. I think we mix it up this week a little bit, Graham, because I didn't have time to go to a shop and get a cake, get a pie. I have got a shop that's literally about 10 minutes walk away, but to get there and back obviously 20 minutes, and by the time I really didn't have one in stock, I had 7 minutes before we went live, so I couldn't really do that. So I would have me savoury. You missed it during the first half, Graham, so don't worry about that. How about that? So yeah, it's birthday cake for me today.
Matt's brought the cake and I've got my nuts out.
I mean, how
There we go. Hey guys, all right. So we've got
it's still really quite
a convoy coming through.
How are the kids doing? Are you good?
Yeah, we're all good. Been
always a good time.
Been prepping party bags for the youngest's 5th birthday on Tuesday.
Oh, how lovely! I feel your pain about being born in August. Trying to get people to come to a birthday party in August is impossible because everyone's away.
Yeah.
Mum actually apologised to me. Like, I have to apologise to you for having you in August because no one ever wanted to come to your birthday party because of the time of year it was. I'm like, Mum, I didn't want people to come to my birthday party. I didn't like people. I'm better now because I like hanging out with people now. I've got a good social circle, but completely played a great deal. Man, it's been a pretty crappy week. My birthday aside, where I went out for dinner with my with Ben and his girlfriend and Kerry. It was a little bit quiet this year, but I don't mind. It's how I like it.
Yeah, understated. Yeah, as quiet and understated as you always are.
To be fair, normally I'm not, as you know, but
thank you, Matt. That was the joke.
Yes, this is the thing. Sometimes this is how I know that I've definitely got autism because I have to have things explained to me half the time.
No, it's all right. I just like saying that phrase as well.
It's okay. It's okay. That could go on a show as well.
Oh, we've got actually, there was some punditry, and I didn't catch who that was with him. I'm just showing the penalty incident again, and I know I've ragged on James for a little bit, and
I think it's
I was going down. Oh yeah, I was going down the same sort of road that he was. That there was a lot going on there, and particularly with the Muniz and Shaw thing. But if you watch Muniz and Shaw, I'm pretty sure Muniz is the one that falls over and takes Shaw with him. Look, yeah, Muniz was selling that like a wrestler.
The way that Batty just literally hip tosses Mason Mount. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to? Let's be fair, who would want to?
But it's all good in the end because Fernandez skies it, and that is just glorious.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, James, it's a pen.
What are you guys in the chat having at halftime? What are you guys snacking on, drinking, etc.? We'd like to hear about that. And you basically any hot food takes for that matter.
Sorry, I've just seen there Fernandez as he was backing up to take the penalty. He walked into the referee. Watch this, watch it. Because the ref's checking everywhere else and Fernandez is looking behind him. So naturally, that's Fernandez is having a whinge, and as if that's not his fault, or at least 50%. Yeah.
Cunha's looked very good, been busy, and as I always say, I like it. I like it when someone's busy because it means you're working.
Yeah, Cunha, Burmo, Mason Mount all look very, very involved, very busy, as you say. That's the right word. Casemiro and Fernandez behind them have been decent. have been performing the function effectively. They just need that extra little bit of luck. Like this year, the Root won ball, and that's a hell of a save from Leno.
Which you don't associate Man United over the years, to be fair, do you? You really don't. But it
No,
worked.
but it has its place. That I still can't believe Bayinde all at sea again from a corner. Tete is putting him off, yes, but as a keeper, you've got to learn to deal with that.
Chris Kavanagh had a good game, I think. He didn't really get much wrong with that.
No, I don't think anything. You're right, it is Louis Saha. It's just last time I saw him, he had hair.
He had a dreadlock, didn't he? Doesn't have anymore.
Yeah. Good player in his time. Obviously, Fulham and Man United.
Yeah, that's probably what I got him in.
I think a bit of an underrated player as well. He was never regarded as one of the Premier League greats, but he was always, solid, dependable. He was a good, sort of 10 to 15 league goals a season guy, wasn't he? Which I'm going to look at the stats now and see if I'm backed up on that. But when you think about the great strikers that United had around him, or at the same time,
Graham just in the Bruno penalty miss, and that's the most hard I've seen in a long time. Graham, well done, mate.
Okay, yeah, I'm way off base with Saha's Premier League record. He only achieved double digits in the Premier League. 1, 2.
You could have fooled me on that one.
3 times. No, I won't be putting Fernandes in my team next week. Then not on that penalty miss. That was terrible. As we hit 160 people watching us, that's not bad.
Phenomenal! That is the third high. That's not the third highest score you can hit with 3 darts. You can hit more than that still.
Yeah.
Second highest with on the 20s, of course. But we got some people on Twitter with some really bad gags. Dan, one of them is a penalty conceded by Bassey. Surely not.
I like that.
What Man are doing with their keepers? Put Tom Heaton in goal. Someone says.
Well,
to be fair, one thing I would like to point out is that Clinton Morrison is right when he says this online. Bayinda keeps coming for the ball and not getting it. His defenders are bailing him out.
Yeah, it's from the set pieces and from the corners. He's just all at sea. He's got kind of the opposite problem to Alisson. I always criticise Alisson for not commanding his area enough. Bayinda is too eager to try and come out for the ball, even though he's going to get nowhere near it and doesn't know what to do when he gets there.
Oh my God! They've gone from Gary Lineker advertising Walker's Cribs to Jordan North and that etiquette guy off of Sectored My Boss.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Half of that is good. So which half I want. One's good for this. One's good for talking to. One's good for looking at.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna have another gob.
One can keep them out. Yeah. Well, yeah. You have truly nuts. Yeah. Jordan North, they're good for looking at. Not so much for talking to. William, that's his name. William. Yeah. Actually, to be fair, it's a good show. Actually, good little podcast to do. To be fair. You're right there, Dan. It's in his beard. His beard. Well, you got one just there. There you go. You got one just there. Up it more. Yeah. Oh, that part was about party show, is it? Oh. Fantastic.
I'm straight nutting my beard.
Don't make me joke. Don't make me joke. Don't make me joke. Don't make the joke. So
that was too easy a setup, wasn't it?
It was really. Nuno Espirito Santo has said after the game, when he's asked about the rumours about his role, he said, "Where there's smoke, there's fire."
Yeah,
but he's
very
also
public
said
falling
he
out, isn't
does.
it?
But he's also said he does not want to go. But
Yeah, well, I could see at the
we're
end
going
of
to
the
have
game the fans were cheering Nuno, singing his name. They love him over at Forest. If they can
Well,
just
he's gone
get
back in
through,
Europe.
yeah. Well, on a technicality, but yes.
Well, they would have been in the Conference League anyway.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, it's Europa League on a technicality, I suppose. But yeah, it's just Marinakis, and apparently, by all accounts, it's falling out with Edu. But Edu and Marinakis are mates apparently. And
apparently those two apparently they kind of have a meeting this week. I can't understand how they couldn't be. How given after the first 2 games, after the qualifying for Europe, and now winning the first game of the season, that's the best run of form they've been on for decades. And the position is not safe. It's like I get why they made the change at Spurs, but he won their first trophy, a European trophy at that, in forever, and they sack him. I just don't understand the logic sometimes. If he's won a trophy, give him half a season. That's what I say.
Forest won a European trophy.
Spurs. I said, and the situation at Spurs, they changed managers so quickly.
Oh, Spurs. Sorry, yeah, sorry, I missed that bit. On happier managerial notes, if we're going down to the National League, Morecambe, as we talked about last time, were saved by Punjabi Warriors. Came in and took over the club, and I'm going to have to look up the guy's name. But Morecambe won their first game with their new 30-year-old Sikh manager in charge.
Do you know what? That's phenomenal, isn't it? It really is. While you're looking that up, I'm just going to quickly address the chat. Graham says, back, just had to promote the latest Good Bad Sport short based on the Red Sox current 8-game winning streak and the 1912-2009 teams who managed a similar feat. That's not to say that is the same team from both years, of course, people. There's clearly 2 different teams from both different years who did the same thing. I just want to point it out because even Matt could figure that one out. And apparently the winning streak is against the New York Yankees, of course, Red Sox arch rivals.
Haven't Yankees gone to
Fernandez
shit
back
over
out on the
the
pitch. They're still arch rivals, though.
Yeah, true.
They're back out on the pitch.
Just to go back to Morecambe, it's the manager's name is Ashford Johal.
Okay.
To give him his proper credit. Yeah, first win.
I will forget
first
that,
game,
sure.
Morecambe, first win. Great to see, and it's good to have them competing in the National League. As we're just about to get back underway here with Burma ready to take the kickoff.
So Forest drew a Palace, obviously. So back on the way here. Man United are kicking off from left to right this time.
And Dan's having another nut gobble.
Fair enough. Graham in the chat said one for youngsters finding out more about pitches from 100 years ago. To be fair, Graham, your episodes are always very interesting and educational. Because let's face it, a teacher knows how to educate the masses. Sessignon. Seen it left back now, almost put the ball in. No one there for it. Will he keep it in? No, go for throw, I think. It has. On the far side. Fernandez is still looking like he's shooting a wasp.
It looks like somebody came into his house on Christmas Day and pissed on the presents. But anyway, just quickly mentioning Good Bad Sport, very much like Graham's recent episode on cricket, and it was one of the oldest cricket clubs, but a lot of very interesting history on the formation of the MCC and Lords and all of that. So, yeah, very much enjoyed it as a cricket fan. I don't think
there's a boot off somewhere. I think Bazzy's missing his boot from a good 20 meters away. He had to go back and get it. Yes, and he won the tackle, by the way.
Tackled himself out of his boots.
Fulham will take this result, to be fair. Dan won't, but Fulham will take the one.
Yeah, I only had £1 on it. Burma beats Bassey to the ball there. Fernandez cleans up.
I knew the reason I bought a good bad sport. I need to find out if your co-host Matt is ready for the what? I'm banned from good bad sport.
I think that's the first corner of the half for Man United. Let me just see the replay.
Indeed, appreciate that, Dan. That was even worse cricketers from 250 years ago.
It's still interesting though, and then looking at the way it was played and how the game's developed, very interesting. Yeah, Graham rightly points out. He said your co-host, Matt. You glossed over that.
Well, to be fair, the way he wrote it, the way he wrote it, I pretty much assumed he was talking about me. There, I do apologise because I thought it meant for you. Because normally you read them out, Dan, don't you? So
fair point.
Ahmad, good save for Leno.
Very good save. Just nicely shepherded out there.
Screaming at me. Yes, you are banned. You are aware if you were to do an episode about cricket or something, I wouldn't actually do anything about F1 on it. But it was such a generic episode, I wouldn't. I'd respect it. I probably wouldn't go on in the first place, to be fair. But that's why I got good bad motorsports. That's fine.
Josh King on the break here.
He's doing very well still. One throw.
Good tidying up there. Was that Diallo getting his footing again, tidying up defensively?
I think it was, I think it was.
Very much eating my words on that one. Yeah, me and Graham do have an episode of Good Bad Sport in the pipeline. It's just both quite busy at the minute, just waiting for things to line up, and it does involve evolve an area that I am something of an expert in. Is all I'll say for now.
Alcohol could.
What the fuck are you trying to say? I mean, you'd be right. You'd be right, but no.
175. Thank you very much. Raise the glass to you again.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which,
Dan. It won't be.
We took a drink and it dropped to 174.
Oh dear Lord.
Matt, Graham's calling you out here, Matt. In quotation marks, Matt saying, and so interestingly, the nearest Formula One track to Hambledon Cricket Club is blah, 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 blah. And the 1973 race was particularly interesting because blah, 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 then says something not interesting about F1.
Well,
it's only slightly far-fetched.
I mean, to be brutally honest, the answer there is Silverstone because it's the only one in the UK. Great.
If I'd have thought about it for more than 3 seconds, I probably could have got that myself as well. As setting on the left pings the ball in, just hung up, but not quite enough for Muniz to get his head on it.
The crowd roaring.
United's midfield were absent there. What's it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just about everybody behind the ball. But fair play, at least look well drilled going into that flat back five again. Lukic plays it across. Well,
another corner
by Shaw there. I think I've hit my corners, and that's about all I've hit for my bet.
Dan, get ready for your moment, Dan, to make the call.
I'll probably miss it.
179.
Celebrating a goal or something. Sesko and Dallo look like they're warming up there.
Dan, your turn to give the call.
180.
Pretty good, sir. Pretty good indeed.
And I didn't go full ball because I'm at home and next door I have a baby. As the corner comes in, beats the first man. Did that come off a United player again? It did. Oh no.
Anderson saying it. Anderson, and he did, but they got raced back now.
I don't know why Anderson's protesting so much. Just get on with it. I don't think Brands Hatch has been an F1 track for him forever, or if it ever was.
Not since the 80s. It's no longer up to F1 standard. So no. In the same way that Donington Park is not either. Connor, we're gonna fall out, mate. I see that message in the chat. Connor, you actually came along to watch a watch along on the back on the days when I did a watch along on Tekkers. So yeah, thanks for saying that. Seth goes on.
United have got the club card out.
Yep, Sethko and Ahmad. Sethko and Dano on, and Ahmad and who the one that came off?
Casemiro.
Cunha.
United come forward.
They've got attacking mind here.
Cunha was on the ball there, yeah. I was just looking to see what the setup is, and it looks like Mason Mount's dropped back into the midfield. Alongside Fernandez, so it looks like it's going to be Burmo and Cunha as the double tens and Sethko up top on his own, which I think is Sethko up top, which is I think what they were all signed for, really.
The idealist days of Tottenham here, almost 4 strikers on the pitch. Oh, hello.
Hello, Josh King with the attempt.
King's in it. He gets the ball. King doesn't complain. He gets straight up again, to be fair. To his credit, King does not complain.
Dallo failed somewhat with the clearance, just only as far as he will be, who doesn't have a lot of options ahead of him. Graham getting you confused with one of his children. When Mason started to say Cunha, my brain assumed he was going to be potty mouth based on his favourite word on good cop, bad cop. And then he corrects himself and then says, for fuck's sake.
I mean, to be fair, Mason's at that age where he probably where language is everywhere. So it could be a favourite word, for you know. But
let's see the tackle here.
That's a really good tackle. Really good tackle.
I'm not seeing a lot of Lenny Yoro defending because I don't watch a lot of Man United, but that was very impressive.
That was superb, wasn't it?
Castagna
making him work for it. Didn't he want to play for Everton? I'm pretty sure, Castagna.
No, it was Leicester, so he did used to play in blue.
I can picture him in blue. And Luke Shaw can see the throw on the far side.
Yeah, that was calm defending from Shaw, though. He put his head in the line of fire there and just nodded it away. No problem with that at all. Passed into Sander Berger.
Cross comes in. It's deep, but we retrieved. No, won't go for a front fast side.
Too long. Maybe if they had Traore trying to sweep up rather than he will, because Traore's just got that extra burst of pace. He's explosive. I think we'll see him before long, to be honest, because he could absolutely terrorise.
Still quite early making them changes, weren't they?
Yeah, but if you see something wrong, you see
10
something
minutes. They didn't get 10 minutes to try to make an impression. Oh, and corner!
That's poor. That is so poor.
Mount and Shaw weren't even... Not on the same page. They weren't even in the same damn book.
Not even sure they were in the same library. Maybe exaggerated slightly with that, but Graham said, "Bad cop moment. Tony Schiavone pairing trainers with a suit. There is nothing wrong with trainers in a suit. It's comfy.
Depends on the trainers. To be fair,
if you're David Tennant playing the Doctor."
Well, to be fair, he was wearing Converse, which do work with a suit. If it's wearing DC skate shoes, that's different.
Corner comes in, nodded on. Bendy actually claims it for once.
If you're wearing a pair of DC skate shoes, then that's not so much.
I just like to think Schiavone's just decided that he's just too old to give a shit, and he's just like, my feet will be comfy.
I mean, what are you going to do, fire him?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. He was doing just fine before AEW, and I'm pretty sure he's made enough money off Tony Khan to live comfortably.
We are 5 off of a Magic 200, Dan.
Holy crap. Brilliant stuff.
Absolutely right. Graham's Dave what kind of trainers they were. Apparently they were Nike in UNC colours.
Dallo on the ball.
University of North Carolina.
Oh, that was a poor cross. Another corner.
Where we concede.
Burmo taking this one.
Mm.
I could do with Brian and Burmo to have a shot on target, please. That would bring something else in, and Rodrigo Muniz.
I mean, you can score from a corner.
Yeah, that would.
And we go past the batted 200.
Way! I've run out of beer, so I'll have a swig of my Pepsi after Burmo takes this corner. It does beat the first time back post. Lenny Yoro.
Go!
Lenny Yoro leaps like a salmon on a trampoline and nods it home. And it's just that easy when you're 6'5". Let's have a look at this replay. I want to see who Yoro did there. Looks like
I think there may have been a little bit. There may have been a smidge of a deflection in there, but they won't give a damn.
Not at all. Yeah. Let's have a gander here. He's left on his own. That's a free hit. Oh, it's come off Muniz. It's come off Muniz's back. Look. Is that an own goal? Let's have a look. Does Yoro get anything on it? I think that'll still be given to Yoro because the initial header was going down. Let's see.
It's a great delivery. That's an assist from Wemo.
Yeah, I think that still goes down as Yoro's goal. Graham saying, "Quick, Dan, check out Forbidden Door. Double J's on it." No, thank you. As I said in another group chat, if I want to contact Jeff Jarrett and tell him how much of a prick he is, I'll just try and get his number off Tom Campbell. I still don't know why I hate Jeff Jarrett so much. At this point, I think I'm just working myself.
I mean, could he? I mean, would he do the same for Osprey with me?
I doubt it.
Unlikely, yeah.
Oh,
big Golf United.
Yeah, I don't know, Jeff. I think it was all that time watching WCW for the podcast. I just grew to loathe Jeff Jarrett for some reason. But there we are. It's a thing now. There's Dog who comes down the left. Gets stopped by Castagna again. Graham found that a little bit too funny.
Yeah, he's the sort of person who probably finds farts funny still.
Farts are funny.
Yeah, context.
I bet Graham still watches Mrs. Brown's Boys.
He hates
Ping forward for Dallo.
He hates it with passion. I don't mind him. I don't mind the first couple of series, but after that, it's a little bit tired.
Yeah.
And here comes Fulham. They've got to push out here.
Oh, just the momentum's taken.
That was late.
That was late from your. How is
Fulham are furious.
This might be the one.
Fulham are furious. What's this thing on?
Pinged across to
Tekkers. Reese over the bar, and Fulham will rightly complain here.
Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see replay. Dan Griffin.
Let's have a look.
Oh, it's a blood and thunder tackle.
It's not that bad. It's late, but there's no studs up. It's not malicious.
No studs.
On a follow through. It should have probably been a free
blood
kick.
And thunder, you say?
Well, no, as you said, I don't class that as a blood and thunder at all. It wasn't a particular cruncher. He saw it coming from a mile away. Yeah, Harry Wilson, formerly of Liverpool. I would have liked to see him get a bit more time. 21 coming off Castagna, and Anthony Robinson coming off.
What have you sent me, Graham? Oh, he actually did hear me say that. Okay. I think I actually saw that on Twitter this week. A human fart can be louder than a trombone. I learned this at my daughter's band concert.
I just knew that from existing. Got an ass like a foghorn.
I mean, there are reasons why you didn't come to the main ceremony the other day when I got married.
I wouldn't fart in the church or wherever you had it.
I didn't get.
I've never
I
been
think I had fire into a fucking church. Oh, Fulham, beautiful interplay here. They kept it in.
Just
It won't be.
More lax passing from Man United as Robinson switches his balls out.
So our mutual friend Andy, I'm getting Mr. Walker. Yes. Colin in the chat is saying I'm having a shit week in my family prediction. My grandpa and cousin I better go ahead of me in the standing with one game to spare if this result holds. Well, it's week 2, mate. It's week 2. If it was week 22, you'd be more worried.
Harry Wilson trying to get the cross in there, but blocked by Dorgu and gone out for a United throw.
Let's see, they're showing it again.
Yeah, let's have a look.
It's now been given a fidget and Mooney's own goal. Because he heads it into his
wide,
back.
yeah. No, but actually, if you look at the trajectory of the ball from the other angle, that would have gone wide.
Oh God! Don't you dare turn your back. Kelly Cates said it all the time. Don't turn your back.
Well, he was trying, bless him, but that is a striker's defending.
Yeah. Graham, I'm not reading that one out. Dan can. I'm not reading that one out.
Graham, in response to saying Konor having a shit week, it could be worse. He could be having a week shit. What would a week shit actually entail? Are we talking like pressure, or would it be? Are we just talking an unsatisfying?
I think they call it a bum wee.
Yeah, it comes out like a brown laser.
Oh, why is it that?
Because we hit 220.
Yeah. Why is it that the only taste the arse has ever is spicy?
So there is a scientific reason.
There'd be fucking muffins. Can't be muffins ever. It can't be anything like that, can it?
It's the chemical capsaicin in spice. Even upon digestion, irritates the flesh and the nerve endings. So that's why.
I mean, to be fair, the science behind it is fantastic. Graham doesn't know exactly what one would be regarding a weak shit, but I think Graham did like what I just said.
Yeah, in some people, capsaicin can also irritate the bladder, causing spicy wee.
I mean, I imagine that. Yeah,
I know that because
we are literally about to hit. We're about to hit 3 little ducks.
The double Nelson in cricket terminology.
Points from losing positions since last season. Fulham only just behind Liverpool and Brighton. So don't count them out so soon, guys.
I haven't. I'm still hoping we can get to that 2-2 I wanted. Bit of a grandstand finish. Oh, sure. That again, even by this referee, by Kavanagh's standards, that was a foul. I wish I could have that stance that Reuben Amorim's doing there. My knees would give out and I'd poo myself, I think, if I tried squatting down like that on my tippy toes. Anyway, Anthony Robinson down the left. Good ball for Josh King, I believe, who clips it back out to him. Robinson can't find the range on the corner as Burmo comes out now. Or tries to. There's not a lot ahead of him. So he just goes for a run himself. To Fernandez. Can't quite find the ball. Mount in. Just getting a bit scrappy now. Sander Berger,
Maybe
absolutely
a bit of
tank
scrap here.
into Iwobi. This is what I mean about Iwobi. He does things right, and then he just does one weird fuck up. That was an easy ball just to knock it into Wilson's path, and he just absolutely hoofed it.
Yeah.
The good and that was a bought foul. As Cunha goes through the back of, I think that was Lukic. Iwobi's come more centrally by the looks of things.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Robinson.
He plays, yeah.
We've got more wide here.
Yeah, he's just been given a bit of free rein. Sander Berger out to Iwobi. Lovely ball through to King.
King must have won half a dozen corners on his own today.
Yeah, very impressive. I can see why he's starting games, to be honest. Fulham spent a lot of money on Emile Smith-Rowe just last season, and he's not getting a sniff ahead of this kid.
This kid's the real deal. Lukic on the corner again, and
who are United bringing on here? Ugarte, by the looks of it.
Just really a short thing up from the sound of it.
Come on, square things up here, Fulham. Doesn't beat the first man again.
It won't be.
Just over as was Baynder trying to do a pull up on the crossbar. Again, Baynder there.
So
he was at his front post, just wafting his hand around, not knowing what to do. As we hit 230.
Phenomenal. As off comes Mason Mount. Mason Mount has grown into his beard over the last year or so.
Thought you were going to say grown into the game, but you're just commenting on his facial hair. Manuel Ugarte coming on now.
Well, he's had it for a couple of seasons now, but it hasn't looked right on him until this year.
So how's this going to work then?
I got a picture come through at me this week because I think I mentioned it's 25 years. I left high school this year, and had a picture come through of our year 9 class picture.
All right.
And every single guy I knew it was. Every single guy. The girls, not a fucking clue. Not a fucking clue.
I mean, there's maybe a reason.
But that's just the thing, you see. I didn't have a crush on every single person in high school.
No, of course not.
But I just didn't hang out with a lot of girls in general because they kept the girls and the boys separate most of the time in our school still.
Oh, that's poor from Robinson there. I could see what he was trying to do, essentially playing a 1-2 with himself, but the time and a place. Burma having a difficult second half. 7 touches of the ball according to the touch map. My bet builder for him to have a shot on target's not looking good.
I think him is on.
Oh well, that's my bet. That's my bet fuck then, because I had Rodrigo Muniz to have a shot on target. I've lost his hand. He hasn't, not according to the bet. One. Doesn't count.
Smith-Rowe's one as well for King.
Yeah, I think the lad's put a shift in now. I think he's running himself into the ground over 70 minutes. But I've got not a problem with him protecting the young player.
20 minutes, go out, mate, and see what you can do. Now, on that note, actually, what is the rule regarding teenagers in the Premier League, as in kids who are still at fucking school?
In terms
regarding
of...
the Arsenal player.
How do you mean?
Are they allowed to play a full game of football? They're going to play 10 minutes? What's the rules?
I have no idea.
Because they're technically underage. They can't be doing a grown-up job.
I don't know.
All child labour, isn't it?
Honest. Well, I know they have to. There is a certain degree of balance between football endeavours and schooling. As regards the minutes they can play, I'm not sure. I know because if I think back to the likes of Wayne Rooney, I'm pretty sure he was playing 70, 80, 90 minutes as a 16-year-old.
Yeah, at 16, you can do a full-time job.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good
And here
ball
comes
out
Fulham.
to Jimenez.
Jimenez,
Outside of the
great
boot,
ball in out of the boot.
trying to give it a bit of Salah, as he will be nicks the ball back off Dallo.
Oh, what a goal!
Oh, get in!
What a goal!
Emil Smith Rowe.
That's Emil Smith Rowe who just ran into the ground.
I didn't run him into the ground.
I'm joking, you fool. But first touch,
lying.
first goal.
Hey, can't go wrong with that, yeah. I like Emil Smith Rowe as a player. He's done well there. I would have had him on the verge of England.
Dan Griffin, talk us through the goal here.
Yeah, let's have a gander, see what happened. They will be won the ball back off Dallo. Played it back to Sessegnon. Goes for the cross there. Plays a little ball in. Jimenez did just enough to put Delict off. Doesn't get a whiff on it, and Smith Rowe just following up, gets a toe, pokes it past Bayinde. Nothing Bayinde could do there. Not one Man United player picked up the run apart from Luke Shaw until it was too late. Game on.
Fulham 1, Manchester United 1. We've got a tasty one here. Oh, damn, I just realised something as well. 2 goals have gone in.
Get your shots down, you.
Yeah, in the chat, it's time to get ready for Matt's drinking party. We're going to go with a shot of gin, a shot of vodka after.
Why not? I'm still trying to keep an eye on the game and also look at the rules.
This is the M&S spiced sugar plum gin. So this is in honour of the own goal. That's quite nice, actually.
Just kept in by Dallo.
Quite quickly. And now it's time for as we close on 250.
Hey, the ball's out on the left of
salty camera vodka. This could be a mistake.
A bit too delicious.
I can't have too much of that because Crystal hasn't had any of that yet. So this is for Emil Smith Rowe. Whew! Going right.
There's a dog who's just been taken out there, but I didn't see what happened. Apparently, it was something to do with Harry Wilson. Let's see. Shaw plays the ball out to him. Smith.
I mean, the arms up as well.
Yeah, it's one of those where he's kind of Wilson's coming in quick. He's throwing an arm out to stop it, and as he's trying to stop and just caught dog. It's a foul, but nothing malicious. That's one on 2.
Graham has just asked, does that mean 250? Graham says, does that mean 250 shots? No, but we've just gone past 250, so I will have a shot for the 250.
Lunatic. The cross comes in, well defended by Joachim Andersen. Won back by Sesko.
And it goes behind for a goal kick.
Dallo skies it.
So for the 250, this is for you, this is for you, the Pie Club.
Matt's had 3 shots now in rapid succession. His ability to speak will become limited in 5, 4, 3, 2. Graham saying that goal puts Man United back in their rightful place, 16. Oh dear.
Connor in the chat, you might be loving it right now. Can I say thank you so much to all 253 of you now for joining us on this sunny afternoon. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's magnificent. So I'm still trying to find these rules. I can't really find anything.
That's okay. We'll figure out. She can ball around the corner again.
Clipped across.
I said 2 on United. Both our bets are on here still, Dan. Both our predictions are still on at the bottom of the screen. The predictions are there.
Yeah.
Connor in the chat is not. I
don't know what team. I don't know what country. I don't know what country fuck United played.
I think he's yeah, just bitter. Not quite sure where's my knife gone. Must be nice. I need to have some carbs with me. So it's time for another birthday cake.
As Smith Rowe picks the ball up, coming into the final third, it will
be. Oh, Judd did it again. Ralph Jimenez, and he shot offside given.
Was it? Yeah.
Put his arm up. Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah, lineman does put his flag up eventually. So yeah, I need to keep me. I need to focus a little bit here because I've just had 3 shots in quick succession, and my stutter is already coming in. I can hear it, so I'm just going to quickly mute my mic while I have a bit of cake.
No worries. I was just going to say I've been frantically googling while I've been. But since Matt asked the question about the rules of playing under 16s in the Premier League, I can't find anything regarding restrictions on game time or anything like that. But it's going to take a much deeper dive than I've got time to do while trying to talk to you guys and keep an eye on the game, etc. There is plenty around codes of conduct for the players and obviously safeguarding for young people as well. But nothing specific regarding the number of minutes. I do believe there is something in there though about things not interfering with schooling and bits and pieces like that. So obviously the first and foremost responsibility is to the child, as it were, really, because that's what they are. I think quite often as fans, a lot of people get caught up in thinking of footballers as assets rather than people, but they are people. And 15-year-old Max Downman coming on yesterday, heck of an achievement and good lad. And, hey, bye guys. Bye. See you soon. I'm not muted, by the way. I'm just saying bye to my nieces. As we close in on 260 people.
It's phenomenal. I have just I took the moment to ask ChatGPT, others are available, because just to speed things up, because they do dive through all the crap, so we ain't got to down.
Yeah, well, that was Google came up with the AI results on its own. Still wasn't clear.
I asked them, is there a limited amount of minutes of football under 16 can play in English professional soccer? Yes, but it's not framed with a strict minutes per match cap in the professional game. There is welfare guidelines for academy players. Under 16 players should not play more than one full-length match in a single day, or more than 2 in a rolling day 4-day period, which I think is the path of the course for everybody, really.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Academies track weekly minutes to manage workload and avoid burnout. No more than 100 minutes in any single day for 14 to 15-year-olds. So you can't play 120 minutes. So if it came to an extra time period for a cup game, for example, he wouldn't be allowed to play the whole game.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's more than fair.
Yeah,
that's more than fair. I don't think that either competition before he turned 16 that he would have to worry about. As Harry Wilson.
Harry Wilson.
Tete kicked the ball. Beautiful tackle.
Just missed the head of Smith Rowe and couldn't find whoever that was.
They're queuing up here almost, Fulham.
Smith Rowe just got caught in possession. Unlucky.
It's not more than 120 minutes for 16 to 18-year-olds. So I guess that means at the same time then, and no under 18 can then take part in a penalty shootout.
Unless they came on as substitutes.
If you played the whole game, you can't take. Yeah.
No, you can't. No. Ball out to Robinson.
That would have made things. Do you remember when Liverpool had to play that cup game against Aston Villa?
Yeah.
They got thrashed 5-0.
And then
if they'd made it to extra time and penalty, that would have been illegal.
The odds on that though were very short. You say about fixtures and sort of thinking about fixture congestion. Very strange thing in the National League. With Morecambe and missing 3 games and whatnot, there's been some rearrangements that have meant that 11 teams from the National League played yesterday, which was always planned, but then all the teams are also playing tomorrow. And I'm not quite sure how they've worked out because they've decided that everybody's going to play 2 games in 3 days. And I don't quite understand why.
I'm figuring out why. Goal by sub. Look at that stat, Dan.
That's amazing. Goals by
19
subs since
subs
August
by
2024.
goals since last August. Yeah, brilliant.
19 subs by goals. Hey, shots, everybody.
Importantly, a player can't sign with a contract to a
was
17, but they can appear on first team matches on academy or scholar registration, as we've seen with Nwaneri, of course, and of course with Max yesterday. When it happens, have to be very careful with safeguarding welfare. Even though the laws of the game allow to play 90 minutes, managers generally keep them to short appearances, but there's no hard law stopping a 15-year-old playing 90 minutes in the Premier League. But if it ever played an under 16-year-old, they'd like to face strict welfare guarding on training match load. That's actually quite good that they've got all these things in place for this very thing. It's so you don't play kids around the academy and they basically get destroyed.
Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at the Fulham shape there. It wasn't Casemiro, he's gone off. Just looking at Fulham shape there.
I didn't think Casemiro was booking.
Out of possession, Fulham are dropping back into a 5-3-2 shape with Smith Rowe and Jimenez up top.
That.
Yeah, very well organised.
Stands on his toe.
Ugarte.
Soft. Oh, hello.
Yeah, but
Graham in the chat. See why it's
something from Fessel. Just seen on Fessel, you ever heard of this game? Yes, I've heard of it. Oh, wait, no. I play a game of football with traffic lights. If I go through that having to stop slow rolling is fine, then it's a goal to me. No, I've never heard of that game. One game I have played when driving is trying to change lanes on motorways without hitting the cat's eyes. If I miss the cat's eyes, then it's a point to me.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's partly OCD and a bit of ADD, and probably autism, but it's little things like missing the cat's eyes with one time and then missing with the next ones are always something I enjoy.
Turn back, that's it. I don't know who's out there with him.
Oh, this is beautiful from Fulham.
Great football.
Overplayed it. And that's a soft foul.
Yeah, that's a soft free kick, I think. But this is the problem. Football is generally a bit brainless. It frustrates the hell out of me with Liverpool. Don't charge in.
Bassy, that's a foul, surely, referee.
That was a dive, my friend.
I looked up and saw him on the floor.
Dive. Yeah,
if that was a dive, then that is well refereed. Daniel.
Matthew. Oh, no, it wasn't a foul. I'm sat in a leather chair.
Oh,
If it was a fart, I'd be chuckling uncontrollably.
Bassey and Anderson. They're not a bad game, to be fair. Either side, really. But I think 1-1's fair at the moment, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd say it's almost even.
I'm quite happy with it because it means my results coming in. I mean, I need to score again, to be fair.
But it means if my correct score comes in, we're in for a hell of a last 5 minutes. The silly ball back there.
It was 85 minutes. Where's that quarter of an hour gone?
Well, it's just been end to end. We've picked another draw. Well, so far we've picked a draw, but it's been a bloody good draw. Yeah, that's the dive. Or fall over, I should say. If it maybe wasn't a blatant dive, but he certainly didn't try and keep his feet. Game a question for you later, Matt, in Good Cop, Bad Cop chat. Says Graham.
I'm not entirely sure. I can't read that one out on the show, Graham, so I'm going to just answer a question directly.
Harry Maguire coming on, and I believe Aiden Heaven. Is that Aiden Heaven?
I mean, what's the question here, Graham? Oh, thoughts. I mean, I've never done it to that, Graham, to be fair. I often will play a game while listening to Alex talking.
Man United at a corner here. Man United on the corner, and they've just taken off Lenny Yoro, who scored from the corner.
But they're in heaven
we
here.
made the
It's with
goal.
Maguire coming on. I'm in heaven. So much heaven.
I was thinking DJ Sammy. Corner in.
Baby, you're
Punched
all
away.
that I want. Bit of Brian
This
Adams,
is
surely.
it's not a karaoke show. There's dog who picks up, plays
Back
it
up
on.
karaoke.
Good defence by Bassey there. I think he's just hurt himself. Did he just hurt his dick?
I can't wait to see it, Graham, either. We're on 269. Thank you very much. A very nice number, twice over. Will we? Can our Pie Club hit 300 before the end of the game? It's a big ask.
Probably not. Let's see. I reckon they brought Harry Maguire on to try and nick a winner. Just lump the big man up top, proper old fashioned.
That was pretty wide. It was Maguire. It was Slabhead Maguire.
I was very nearly a prophet, an oracle. Oh, that was inches wide.
Leonard's not getting to it.
No, not at all. Unlucky. Oh, excuse me.
Not a bad cup Craig in a while. No, we haven't, Graham, for a good reason. 269. Yeah, nice. Always nice. Thank you so much, guys, for being along with us today.
A bit of a tussle there, but
throw to United. Raul Jimenez says otherwise. The woman in the front row has got a green and white spotty phone, and all she's doing is like turning, pointing. I'm like, watch the game, love.
Is Raul Jimenez in the Premier League 100 club? Feels like he should be by now.
Should be, but I don't think he is, because he was out for a long time injured, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. That's a fair point.
The Pie Club are doing their best, Dan.
Yeah, we'll crack 270. I'll take that all day long. But Premier League 27.
Wilson, Anderson, Tete. There's a tangle off the ball. Referee doesn't get on with it. Tete, Lukic. Tete again. Oh, and Tete got flattened. And that's going to be a yellow card, surely, for Dorgu.
Yeah, 59 goals so far in the Premier League for...
That's frustrating. That's just frustration from Dorgu there.
Yeah. 59 Premier League goals for Jimenez. His first season he scored 17, and last season he scored 12. That was his best return since. But as you say, he had a long time out injured and had the lot to come back from.
Graham, the chat is saying Jackson having a phone now. It's annoying as fuck.
Well, you bought him it.
5 minutes of time lost being added. To be fair, it's going to make producing good bad sport easier because Jackson and me can just communicate all the time. Graham in the chat as well, to be fair. Graham, he's going to get so bored. Me and Jackson talk about F1 all the time, blowing up on his phone.
That's a hell of a clearance.
But
it's
Dan,
by Robinson.
He's protesting here. I believe it was a good lady.
Well, still. You were. I was going to say you were involved in the decision, but you probably weren't.
Good bad F1,
looks
but
like,
not
looks
good
like
bad
Man
sport. Yeah.
Looks like Man U are going for the long throw.
I may have misspoken, Graham. I have had a lot of alcohol in a short period of time.
Matt has had some.
I know, shocker. Matt and also mix his drinks, which is a bad idea.
Drink responsibly.
Dallo. Or drink like Dan. Sparingly.
Yeah, nowadays, to be fair, I do. Well, that was I've had 4 cans this week.
And only one today.
And 3 of them were on Friday night. But in my defence, I was drinking beer and playing Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh, now we're going to go hate that. I don't care. It's our show. Where did you pick up from, Dan?
I was going into the end game. Picked up.
Oh, I love it. Game.
With the
Smith Rowe wins another corner.
I picked up just after finding Emma in Shell 2, and then just ploughed through right to the end. I was up till about 1 a.m.
Did you watch the whole of the final codec call, which lasts for 32 minutes?
No, because if I watched all the cutscenes and codec calls, I would have missed this show.
I watched that when I watched it for the first time. My mum was like, "What a load of rubbish this is!" I'm like, yeah. I think it turned out to be almost true.
Yeah, corner in. Oh, just missed ahead of Joachim Andersen. Yeah, all the warnings about AI and control of information and shit like that. It's very close to home. But I was playing that, and I was planning on playing Metal Gear Solid 3 before I get Metal Gear Solid Delta. Yeah. Connor saying he needs to catch up. He's only had a bottle this week. That depends what you've been drinking, Connor. If you mean a bottle of beer, that's absolutely fine. If you mean a bottle of spirits, then we've got a different prospect.
We have conversation here, mate. Yeah.
But it's not about catching up. It's about having a beer when you fancy it and when you want to.
Yes, instantly, Connor. By the way,
as long as it doesn't impact your work or your family life.
Yeah, I was going to say, Connor, thank well done again, mate. I've been like lurking in the background of some of your streams recently, mate. You've been doing some good work on your channel. And opportunity down, mistimed by Embuemo. But yeah, Connor, you're doing a great job. And anyone who follows Connor, of course, he's not on Twitter anymore. So don't try and find him on Twitter. He's not on anymore. Oh, and apparently he's been eating Blue Moon.
He's been on side. Yeah, Connor mentioned in the last stream we did that he'd got into Blue Moon. Not a bad beer at all.
Isn't fair enough. I'm glad. Oh, to be fair, that's a not bad one to have. To be fair.
Yeah.
Full of a happier society, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so. It's always good for Fulham to get a point off United, for Man United team, just historically. Man United will rue the missed chances, hitting the post, the penalty. But
the penalty miss, yeah.
It's still a step forward for United, though, in terms of performance, because they have looked good for a lot of this game. Fulham are a good team. They're difficult, and it's an away game and all the rest of it. There's still a lot to take from this United team. They've not crumbled in the face of adversity. Last season, conceding one would have potentially led to another and to losing the game. So as we hit full time, I'd say that's absolutely fair play. We haven't picked a man of the match. We
haven't done. We should do it momentarily. Full time. Fulham 1, Man United 1, Dan Griffin.
Fair result, I'd say, on the balance of things. I was just wrapping up there. United rue missed chances, but you got to take them. And Muniz will be annoyed with himself. He didn't get hardly a snip up top and then netted at the wrong end. So bad day for him, but good point for each team, I think, on balance. Still trying to think of a man of the match.
I've got a couple of nominations for you, mate. Josh King had one.
Yeah, I could see.
And the other one was Leno, keeping it down, keeping the score down early on.
Yeah, we could say from Leno. I would like to mention from the United side, Lenny Yoro had an excellent game. He caught the eye in the United defence.
He did.
The front, just trying to think now. I think Calvin Bassey had a very good game. Keeping Burmo quiet, keeping all the forwards quiet, and Joachim Andersen. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it?
Should we go Josh King?
Well, I think we'll go with Josh King. Yeah, young man, and I think it's his second Premier League start. He played well, so yeah, we'll give man of the match to Josh King.
he worked hard, he ran hard, and technically, and in my opinion, get the assist because he's the man who came off for Smith Rowe to come on. So for me, that's a good performance all round. Fulham played well, and phenomenal result for Fulham. And as Graham said, it keeps United down in 16th.
For now, yeah. I think there is more to come from this United team. We've still got 8 days of the transfer window left. So let's just see how things pan out. I still think this performance from United represents a step up on last season. So, there's Connor in the chat.
Connor's saying, I still be out, just don't go on them as much anymore because people being shitheads a lot with other things have kind of pushed me off. To be fair, that place is very toxic. So I'm not surprised at all, mate, on that side of things. So of course, just to recap this week's football, of course, West Ham 1, Chelsea 5, Man United 0, Tottenham 2, Bournemouth 1, Wolves 0, Brentford 1, Aston Villa 0. I said Man City. Did I not? Oh, what did I say?
Man United.
Oh, this is my head, though. Brentford 1, Villa 0, Burnley 2, Sunderland 0, Arsenal 5, Leeds 0, Palace 1, Forest 1, Everton 2, Brighton 0, Fulham 1, Man United 1, and tomorrow, of course, is Newcastle versus Liverpool. Graham confirming that I got it wrong.
We need that second message in the same font as it's good.
Fine.
I like how it comes up on the off base as well. Graham saying, good job there's not the time or it'd be a real mess. But no, there's no point, Matt. I forget it was there.
Ray Elmis.
Yes. Says the man who doesn't like it. His husband's been sent dad jokes. Quick look at the midweek football there. Tuesday and Wednesday, Carabao Cup games. Sheffield Wednesday and Leeds is televised. Grimsby versus Manchester United. I'm gutted that's on a Wednesday night because I've got a friend out in Grimsby and I would have gone along to that, but I can't make it, unfortunately.
Oh, next weekend as well, Liverpool Arsenal, I've got to work.
Oh, how unfortunate. Shit, where am I next Sunday? Oh, I'll have to make sure I'm back for the football on Sunday after the Comic-Con.
They've got a 7 o'clock game on Sunday next week. That's a shit deal for the Palace fans trying to get back on a Sunday night.
Yeah, that's terrible. But anyway, we'll go away.
That's got all those new games this year, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got to keep football on all the time. But we'll go away. We'll have a planning meeting. We'll figure out which game we're going to do next and when we're going to be back. And we'll let you all know.
We'll definitely be back a week Monday. Because, of course, we're going to be here for a little bit of deadline day. I'm not quite sure when. Probably just at the last few deals go over the line sort of thing.
We will have to discuss with the boss because Chain Wrestling is on tomorrow night on a departure from the usual night. But discussions will be had. We'll work out what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, even if it's after they got off air, something we'll pop on after sort of thing just to recap the deals. We'll work it out with the boss, of course. Okay, any last thoughts from you, Mr. Griffin?
No, I'd quite like to wrap up quickly because I need a poo.
Overshare. Thank you very much. Of course, you can find Dan, of course, just there.
Hey, look.
At Dan Griffin 21. All of his amazing stuff is out there on various networks, including this one. You find me here, and of course, scrolling at the bottom of the screen is our contact information as well there. Dan, as always, it's been a pleasure. A genuine pleasure working with you, sir. You had a bad week last week. I had a bad week this week. This has brought my levels up nowhere at all. So yeah, guys, that was the volley. Thank you to all 274 of you that joined us today. On behalf of myself and Dan here on the volley, that is full time, and we are out of here.